Hey guys, it's Dee from Dee's Divine Guidance here for the sign of Gemini for mid-December of 2019. Now, I already did your reading. However, for some way, somehow, I have no idea how, your reading was recorded with no sound at all. My mic was not plugged in for all of the other readings for the mid-months, but I have no idea how it did not record any sound at all. So we are doing it again. So let's see what's going on. Everything happens for a reason. So, it is what it is. And we just move forward. Okay. So if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Dee. I'm a spiritual empowerment coach and healer. And in this video, you're going to get the message from Spirit that you need to hear. And also my monthlies are up, which include the message from Spirit for December, as well as the energy healing to go along with that, which a lot of people love. So you want to check that out. But let's get started here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I also have a free 3-day challenge coming out for you. It's a new year, a new you coming into 2020. So I'm doing a Stop the Self-Sabotage free 3-day challenge. So if you are setting those New Year's resolutions, I advise you to join the challenge so that I can share with you how to avoid the self-sabotage on those resolutions, okay? The link to join that is in the description and also in the comments below. All right, so the overall energy here is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is all about, higher power is what I'm getting, a higher source, a higher knowledge. All right. So during this time, they're telling me to trust and they're telling me to learn. Okay. So definitely trust in the higher source. So whoever you believe in, I call it divine. You can call it, I call it spirit, divine, universe, whatever. It's all interchangeable. You call them God, whoever you believe in, whatever that belief is for you, for that higher power, higher source. They're asking that you trust them at this time. And they're also asking that you learn a little bit more about it. Okay. Dive into it a little bit more. Yeah, and for some of you, again, remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But when you're with that, they also want you to feel them around, okay? So whoever you believe in, your angels, God, spirits, they are around you really strongly right now at this current moment. So please, take the time to step out and realize that they are with you at this moment. We also have the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups here. So I do feel as though there's something, how do I say this to you guys? You won't be feeling like this for long is what I'm feeling, okay? I do feel as though something is completely done. Something has to be, it's like that 10 of Swords, you can see there's actually 9 swords in his back. There's no coming back from that. So something is completely done, but I do feel with the King of Pentacles right in front of it, it happened for a reason. It happened for you to know yourself more. It happened so that you can get into this energy of that King of Pentacles where you are now, okay, it's hard to read each card by one, so I'm going to give you the overall energy that I'm getting for this, is that you are taking action now to put yourself in a place that your energy is so strong and so powerful that you're able to manifest the life that you want. Even though you thought, however, with this 10 of Swords, that the life that you had was what you wanted, there's going to be so much more coming for you. Okay, so what has ended in your life was supposed to end. And they're also telling me for some of you that you're feeling that push to end things, that is a divinely guided push. So if you're feeling that push and you're scared, they want you to move forward with that, okay? There's a reason that you're feeling that push to end something in your life because it's a divinely guided push. So they need you to do that so that then you can continue on your journey. If you're feeling that push to end something and you're not doing it, then you're keeping yourself stuck. Okay, so you've got to take action. You got to take action towards what you want in life. All right, even though it might not be what you thought it was. Okay, that's really important to understand because with the King of Pentacles in front of the 10 of Swords, it was like you didn't know you needed this. You didn't know this had to happen for you to get to a better place. And right next to that in the next line is the Death card. So I'm telling you, with this ending, and however this resonates, could be work, could be love, could be family, could be whatever it is, whatever is ending, whatever has ended, or you're feeling the push to end, that ending is causing a major transformation in your life with this death card. And it's oh, they're giving me body chills. It's releasing so much for you. It's like you're flying again. And if you don't feel that way right now, you will. You will very soon. And that's exactly the reason for this. Okay, very different reading from yesterday. So apparently you guys needed to hear this more than you needed to hear the other one. You know, there was a lot of the toxicity and letting it go and you're stuck there. But, you know, today is a really inspiring one where this transformation is so divinely guided for you because you're releasing so much of the past. You're releasing so much of how you felt about yourself for so long. You're feeling your power and you're ready to let go of things that not that don't serve you. You're ready to let go of things and see if they come back rather than being so scared to hold on so tight. It's like, you know what? I'm going to let this go. And if it comes back, it comes back. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's the energy that Spirit wants you in at this moment, especially with the Six of Swords. You're leaving, you're moving on. You are moving on to fresher water. You're moving on to a fresh set of eyes. So, I don't truly feel like this is a spiritual awakening for you. I mean, you might be in your spiritual awakening, but I really do feel as though this is so much more than that. It's really so much about you rather than opening your eyes. It's about finding yourself again, loving yourself again, knowing yourself again. It's really about you. And I just want to be very, very clear that this transformation, this ending that's in your life coming up or has already happened or you're feeling the push for it is, it's divinely guided. So trust it, right? Didn't I say that in the very beginning? Trust the feeling, trust the feelings that you're getting. Let's see what else is going on here. Family harmony, right? So I think as more of you trust yourself and trust your intuition, your family's gonna, what did I just say? Trust your intuition, right? As more of you trust your intuition, I love Spirit, man. You know, they crack me up so much. But when you trust your intuition, I think your family is going to benefit from it because there's going to be a release of fear as well. The fear that I feel here, there's going to be a release of fear. And when you're releasing that fear, everyone is going to be able to see that and the energies are going to just calm, if that makes sense. Because I do feel like there's a little bit of chaotic energy. They are telling me to pull one more card though. And there it is. Let's see what that is. Yeah, okay, yeah. So definitely about your children, you have sexuality here too. And I do feel as though with the sexuality card, like the more you learn about yourself, you're going to find out things. You're going to feel your sexual side again. You're going to feel good about how you look again. You're going to feel that confidence is what I'm getting. So you're going to really step into that. And then again, you have parenting and children. So I really want you to focus on your children. And this also might be you're the child and your parents. Really, connect to them, you know, really connect to their energy, especially with the family harmony and the parenting and children. Know that everything is going to be okay, just to keep the bond strong. And the fear, you have to release the fear. Whatever fear is around the family harmony and the parenting and children. For some of you, it's like, if you're feeling that push to end things, you're scared of what's going to happen to the child. You're scared of how it's going to affect them. If you're already there, you might be scared of how this is all going to play out with them. We want you not to be afraid. We want you to realize that this is part of your journey and it's also part of their journey. And they're going to go through things that they need to learn as lessons that are going to build their confidence. And the greatest thing that they're saying to me, or they're giving me complete body chills here, is that, which is confirmation for me if you don't know, is that as you use your intuition and as you find yourself, you're then going to be able to guide your children along with you as to whatever happens in their lives. And then they're also bringing me back to your parents as well. You're going to be able to forgive them. You're going to be able to acknowledge them. You're going to spend more time. You're going to love them a little bit more. Okay, so very important there. All right, let's see. Chakra cards. Those are my fairy cards. All right, chakras. What else do we need to know for the sign of Gemini? So you've got joy. And I think there's a lack of joy here. I think there's a lack because there's the workaholic card. So you might be working so much at something, and they're just telling me to be careful there because it might be a little bit of distractions that you're putting yourself into, which is also a way of self-sabotaging yourself, is distractions. You're distracting yourself from what you really need to do, things you really need to communicate and say, and in relationships is what I'm getting there. So you might be working so much so that you don't have to deal with other things. And we want you to really take a look at that and see if that's happening in your life. And we want you to ask why. Why am I doing this? What am I trying to avoid here with this workaholic card? And then the balance, right? There has to be a balance between everything, between your work, your life, your kids, your family, all of it. Like, we've got to establish that balance. For right now, they're telling me that you're give. You want to give to everybody else, but you have to start to give to yourself is also what I'm seeing here, to get that joy back in your life. Because when you're giving to everybody else, it does feel good to you, which is also a sign of codependency, just to let you know. So when you give to everybody else, it does feel good for you. But when you give to yourself, and we need you to allow you to give to yourself, because at this point, we feel as though you don't receive it as much as you give it. So we want you to open up to receiving. So when somebody gives you a compliment, you want to say, take a deep breath in and say, wow, thank you. Instead of trying to shun it back on them, not shun it, but try to push it back on them like, oh, well, you're pretty and amazing too. You know, we want you to just sit with that for a minute, take a deep breath in and receive what somebody is giving you without trying to give anything back. Okay. Very important part of that. All right. So that's the joy. We don't want you to give so much. We want you to be able to receive. So open yourself up to receiving. Wow. What a reading. Okay. So, a lot of that was channeled through. So please take that into heart of what I've said here. Yeah, and I hope it resonates with you. So really just, take that stand for yourself. Realize that everything in your life right now has been divinely guided to you and is happening for a reason. You might not see it yet, but you will, okay? Yeah, so I hope it resonates. Give me a thumbs up if it does. I apologize, but I think this reading was much better than yesterday. So again, everything happens for a reason, which is another lesson that you might need to hear here, all right? Let me know in the comments below how it resonates. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you subscribe to the 3-day challenge to get over these distractions, get over the self-sabotage that you're doing over and over and over again, okay? I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for being here, supporting me through my journey at the end of the year. I really, I'm so blessed to have all of you here supporting me. And I just want to say to you, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a wonderful, wonderful New Year for 2020. It's going to be a good one for you guys. I can feel it. Much love to all of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.